We are here to do a stream for the high school football season. What am I doing? We're so back, and we're live, and we have food because I'm really hungry. I got chips. I'm so sorry. I've got a fish sandwich, and it's really good. Last but not least, I have a double chunk chocolate cookie. Now I'm gonna eat it. And gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry. I'm so sorry for that intro. Who is on my neck? Yes.
Are you eating your lunch in your closet?
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. My apologies, but yeah, today. The first time I ate seafood on stream because Texas does not have seafood. That's where I was, but today I'm so sorry, but today we're gonna be predicting the high school football season. Once again, this is the official predictions. Like, this is not the bullcrap I'm in March or every month I made it. But we're only about we're less than 2 weeks away from scrimmages, I guess. Well, actually, less than a week away from scrimmages when they start. And we're less than we're less than 3 weeks from the high school season starting. So yeah, but if I what am I eating right now? I have work in less than 2 hours, so gotta do this stream pretty quick. Well, I have time, but I'm gonna be efficient about it, so cramming lunch and stream at the same time. You feel me? Anyways, I officially made my official playoff predictions for 5A Division 1, 5 Division 2, 6 Division 1, 6 Division 2. So yeah, that's what I usually go with. Maybe I'll do some other conferences before the season. We'll see. But I don't know as much about the other conferences. That's why I don't do the other conferences usually. But here's that. This is good. Yes, I'm eating lettuce. We'll check back with me in 2 weeks. Maybe I should make a video that March 7th. Yeah, but we have high school football predictions for the season. So a lot of storylines going into the season. Reginald Samples actually is going to be the swan song year. It's going to be final year coaching. So let's see if he can go out for the bang. And he'll be in a very tough district. So yeah. But yeah, we got stuff to do, so let's do this. But a lot of my playoff predictions are very similar. Like Region 1 and 5 Division 1 is completely unchanged. I left that the same. Because I know that because I was redoing the bracket and I had the exact same team, so there's that. But today we're gonna be predicting the playoffs. So let's do this. But sorry I haven't released what is it? So I haven't released like schedule predictions lately. Because I've been busy with my life, I kind of been low-key lazy about it, so I apologize. But I'll get some out before the season starts. Because I record like 22 of them, and I'll have more I can record. It's just that it's I have to edit all of them, yeah. But there's that. Well, I'm really excited for this high school football season. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to many games. I'll probably get to go to one, maybe if I get lucky, maybe one or two. I'm down in Texas for Thanksgiving. I'll try to go to a game, probably an Argyle game if I had to guess. But yeah, but there's that. But we're gonna be predicting the high school football season, so let's do this for the playoffs. But it's very interesting. I'm very excited to predict this. I have everything set up. The brackets set up. The spreadsheet is set up, so at least that's covered. I'm so sorry. This is the most unprofessional stream ever, but I have it all set up, so I'm just trying to finish this and then I'll start. But let's go on for a bit. So I will say high school football streams are actually the most popular ones in this channel, so I figured I could do more of them. So yeah, plus I love doing them, obviously. But the thing is, I live in Massachusetts now, so that's why I can't go. If I get lucky, I go to 3. Maybe. We'll see though. But I'd be lucky to be able to see one. I'd be lucky to even see one game in person. So. Yeah. But we got predictions, so yeah, let's do this. But I'm officially older than everyone in high school. Well, that's not true. Maybe there's someone. Okay, that's like a year older than their actual grade, but I guess I'm pretty much older than the best, like 99% of the players in high school football now. So that's wild. There's that. So I'm unk status compared to all these other people. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know why I just dipped ketchup in a cookie. Who eating ketchup? I had fish. A Reuben. I had a Reuben, and instead of actual like meat, it's fish instead. That's what I got from restaurant yesterday. I had some leftovers, yeah. And then, I had it with chips and a cookie. Yeah, there's that. But let me go get some water, and we can start. Ah, jeez. All right, boys and girls. All right, let's do this. All right, everyone, as my boy Trent would say. Yeah, or Sir Conkle thinks whatever his YouTube name is. Yeah. Anyways, let's do this. I have some bold predictions in here. I will say, especially one bold prediction. But here we go. Here is 6A. This is all the 6A's. So yeah. But let's do it. Starting off. Let's start off with Let me shut this a little bit. Let air out. Okay, there we go. It works. Let's start off. District 1. So by the way, the ones that are actually like italics, that are slanted, That means they're Division 1. If they're not italics, they look regular. That means they're Division 2. So yeah, I did the math and all that. So there's that. But District 1, but I feel like we're close enough. I can do official final predictions. Yeah, District 1, I have Eastwood, Pebble Hills, El Paso, Franklin, and Eastlake. East was the best team out of here last year. I think they're actually pretty close to 5A. But yeah, and Pebble Hills is good, and Franklin, Eastlake are usually in there anyways. So yeah, that's probably like I think that's the one district that has all. I don't know if it might be the only district in. I don't know if it's the only district in 5A has all the or 6A that's all the returning teams, but I believe all the teams are returning from last year, so they're all familiar with each other, which makes sense. Since you're so far away from each other, or far away from everyone else, yeah. District 2, I have. Sorry. District 2, I have Permian, Midland Lee, San Angelo Central, Midland. Permian's usually the best team out of this district, and yeah, but I think they'll be the best out of here again. Of course, they won. They actually made the first in the playoffs. They made a long time last year. So yeah, Midland Lee, which is formerly known as Midland Legacy. I think they'll be a solid team this year, especially with the district being really small now. Yeah, they have all these teams have very big out of district schedules. Yeah, like yeah, I know Midland Lee's playing Somerset Academy, which is who Argyle's playing as well. Yeah, San Angelo Central, they've gotten good the last few years. They were good last year. They won a playoff games. Yeah. I know they're playing Lake Ridge out of districts, which would be interesting. And then Midland, I think, will make it out of here. I think it'd be between them and Odessa, but I do think Midland's a better team at the moment. So yeah. In District 3, I have Alito, Arlington, Bowie, Arlington, Lamar, James Martin. This one, I believe, has changed slightly. I have Alito winning the district. They're the clear favorites to win the district. I think Bowie will get second. They're the best team without Alito last year, of course. Yeah. As with Arlington, Grand Prairie, and Haltom schools. Yeah. And then Lamar, I think, will get third. Then Martin will get fourth. I originally had them flip flop. I do think Lamar is probably a better team at this point. But Martin could very well get in there too. And honestly, I could see like a team like Arlington get in there too. Shout out to Bo Moses, by the way. I believe he's on the Arlington football team. So yeah. And then District 4 of South Lake, Carroll, Bauer, Nelson, VR, Eaton, and Keller making the playoffs. South Lake Carroll's they have literally no returning starters on defense this year and 2 on offense. They have some good players still, like the quarterback's really good, but they are going to be a complete rebuild this year. Plus, they lost their coach, Riley Dodge to SMU. So, yeah, I still think they'll be a really good team. Like, that district might be a little tough with because they have Jenks, North Crowley, and Allen. But I actually have them losing to 2 of those teams. You'll find out which ones there are whenever I release the video. So, I actually do have South Lake Carroll's video ready, or video recorded. So, yeah. And schedule predictions, yeah. Bar Nelson's usually second win to South Lake Carroll. I think they could very well beat South Lake Carroll this year. They beat them like not that long ago, 2023. But I do think Bar Nelson was probably makes sense for them to get second in the district. And VR Eaton, this one's definitely a controversial one because they got, I believe, two or three wins last year. But as bad as Eaton's record was, they were very competitive in a lot of their games. They could have very well been 8-2. They could very well could have had 7 or 8 wins last year. Like they almost beat Denton Ryan, by the way. Denton Ryan, which is insane. That's a really good team. Yeah, like by one score or something like that. Of course, Byron Nelson and South Lake Carroll weren't very close games, but yeah. I think I think they could be a good team next year. They just have to like reverse those losses to wins. I think they'll be up there. And I think they got potential. Then Keller in fourth. I think it's out between them, Keller Central, and a few others. A lot of teams in the district have potential. Just saying, but I think Keller will make it back to the playoffs this year. I do think they'll be Division 2 this time, though. Then District 5, I have Guyer, Louisville, Hebron, Little Elm. Yes, I have Little Elm making the playoffs. I'll get to that in a second. Guyer, Guyer is definitely the best team out of the district consistently, so I think they'll keep on doing that. And then Louisville, it's out of them or Capel usually. Louisville, Capel's in a different district now. Louisville, they're a really good team. They're going to be probably more likely second place in the district. Hebron's got a good football team as well. I think they could probably get third in the district. And yes, I have Little Elm making the playoffs. Yes, I know they haven't won a game in 3 years or whatever, however long it's been. Yes, I know they're really bad. But towards the end of last season, they showed a lot of potential, in my opinion. They almost beat they could have very well beat Louisville, Capel, Marcus. Like they looked pretty solid. They actually looked kind of serviceable to end the season. Like they looked pretty competitive in the season. So I think they could very well beat teams like Braswell, Flower Mound, and then who's the other team in there? Yeah, and they can all, and honestly, I could see it be Marcus and yeah, and Wakeland too. Wakeland's new to the conference as well, and then Marcus, of course, no more Colton Nussmeier, so that's gonna hurt. But he went to Louisiana now, so yeah. But Little Elm, I think, will actually make the playoffs. It's a bold prediction, but there's always one surprise in there at least. Like San Marcos making the playoffs, or like Ridge making the playoffs last year and all that. Then District 6, I have Allen, Prosper, Walnut Grove, and Jesuit. I originally had Princeton making it over Jesuit, but Princeton, like, they're going to be in rebuild this year, so from what I can tell, so I do think Jesuit's going to get there instead. Allen, I think, will win the district. It'll be between them and Prosper. It'll be very interesting to see who wins that, but I do think Allen will be the winner there. Prosper, I think, will be really good too. They could very well win a district as well, just saying. Walnut Grove is going to be a good team in 6A, I think. They've been very good in 5A, so I think they'll be great in 6A. And I know it's 5 Division 2, but still, as long as we're not playing Argyle, they should be fine. And then Jesuit's usually a pretty solid team. They're usually decent at least, so I think they'll get that spot into the playoffs. Yeah. District 7. I have Coppell, Lake Highlands, Richardson, Berkner making it. Outside Coppell, because Coppell's a clear favorite for this district, it's a very competitive district, honestly. Because Plano East, Plano, like, any of those teams can make the playoffs out of there. I'm telling you, like even the teams like Paris can make the playoffs if honestly if they improve. Like Plano West had 6 wins last year, I think. 5 or 6, I think. Plano made the playoffs last year with 6 wins, and then Plano East has had good teams in the past. Like they could very well make all these teams can very well make the playoffs from this district. So but I think it'll come down to these teams. Coppell, I think, is probably the best. I think is the most. I have the most confidence making the playoffs. They're pretty much the only lock in this district. Lake Highlands, you could argue they're a lock too, but yeah. And then Richardson, I think will be good again this year. They could, although the district's very competitive, so who knows? And Berkner, I think, will get that 4th spot over Plano. So yeah. District 8, I have Trinity, South Grand Prairie, LD Bell, and Haltom. I'll be completely honest. The 4 unlike District 7, there are 4 teams that are way above the others, in my opinion. Like Trinity, South Grand Prairie, LD Bell, and Haltom. Like you look at the bottom half of that district. No offense, but that's not very good. That's not a very good bottom half because Irving ISD has not been good in football as of late, and then Grand Prairie is usually not good at football. But Trinity, South Grand Prairie probably are clearly the 2 best teams in this district. Anything can happen to Ralph again. I do think Trinity's probably better on paper at the moment, but who knows? I mean, those 2 are big rivals to each other, so it could go either way. Shout out to my cousin Layla. She goes to Trinity. And then LD Bell, I think LD Bell, this is to be hell of a much better shot making the playoffs compared to the other district with South Lake Carroll and Byron Nelson. And then Haltom, I think, will get that last spot. They're not the greatest team. They're all right, but I do think they will get that last spot. I do think they're much better than Irvin ISD and Grand Prairie. So, yeah. All right, Region 2. District 9, I have almost a 19, sorry. District 9, I have Wiley East, Saxe, Rowlett, and Wiley. Wiley East is the most reliable team in this district, in my opinion. They went undefeated last year. They got smacked in the playoffs by Rockwall Heath last year. But I think they're a pretty good team whenever it comes to like this district, especially. Saxe, I think, will be better this year. I think they'll get 2nd district. Rowlett will get 3rd, I think. They were 2nd last year, but I think Saxe will be a better team this year. I think Wiley will get that last playoff spot because I think it was Naaman Forest that got the spot last year or something like that. I do think Wiley will get the spot instead. Of course, Naaman Forest is 5A now. Yeah. District 10, I have North Forney, Longview, Rockwall, and Rockwall Heath. This is my opinion the most competitive district to make the playoffs. Like when it comes one of the best districts in Texas, in my opinion. North Forney is really good. I think they'll be really good again this year. Their defense, I think, if their defense gets better, I think they'll be even better. So yeah, Longview will be interesting to see what happens there. I do think that Longview will get 2nd in the district. Although that could flip flop theoretically. Rockwall, I think, will get 3rd. I think they'll be better this year. They're ranked, I think, 50th in the state, I'm pretty sure. And Rockwall Heath, I think, will be a solid. I know they have a new coach this year, but yeah. I think Forney could make it, but I do think they have a lot to rebuild off of. And then Royce City could make it too, honestly, but I do think that Royce City is probably leveled down at this point. But they're not a bad team. Also, I saw this random thing generate. So yeah, I just want to see what it says. It'll give me like a random, like it gave me Andrus earlier, and then like Plainview. I wonder if it says. Watch it be like a bunch of words. Odessa, are we serious right now? No, Odessa's not making. How does this thing know what Odessa is? Okay. All right, District 11. Okay, disclaimer. I think these three teams, Waxahachie, Duncanville, North Crowley, will end up in a three-way tie for the district. If y'all watch after schedule predictions, you'll know why. I have Waxahachie, Duncanville, North Crowley making playoffs, and I have Lake Ridge in the fourth spot. This is the District of Doom, of course. Yeah. Waxahachie, in my opinion, I mean, they're number one in according to Dave Campbell's. I think they'll be really, really good this year. They could the top three in that district could very well go to win state this year. Just saying. I think they'll be very good. Duncanville, I think, in Reginald Sample's final year special, I think they'll be really good. The Swan season will be more committed than ever, it seems like. North Crowley, I think, will be really good again this year. I know they lost Ray Gates, but I think they're still set to be pretty good. And I know they're really good. I know Waxahachie lost their coach too, but Lawrence Williams, I think, will do a good job there. And I think Lake Ridge will get the fourth spot. Lake Ridge, my opinion, they're nowhere near. I think they're a very good team. I don't think they're anywhere near where Waxahachie, Duncanville, North Crowley are right now. But I do think they are pretty significantly a solid amount margin above like Red Oak and Crowley, Mansfield, Skyline, all that. I think Lake Ridge will get that fourth spot. I think if their defense improves, they could honestly be competitive against one of these three teams, maybe. But yeah, but shout out to Jack and all. I know they don't go to Lake Ridge anymore. Yeah, Jack, Wafik, and who else? Christian, yeah. I guess Min Kwan. I haven't talked to him. That's the one I haven't talked to in a while, but yeah. Like in years, but yeah, voice correct. But yeah, of course, Super know Lake Ridge was the school I was supposed to go to if I didn't move to Argyle. Yeah, obviously it worked out in Argyle, but yeah. And by the way, in this scenario, Duncanville will go on the road for a playoff game. Think about that for a second. On the road in a playoff game, more than likely. Because North Crowley would be Division 2, so they'd be number 1 seed there. Waxahachie be Division 1, and they'd be number 1 seed there, which, yeah, because I think that it'll come down. So I think it'll come down to Waxahachie beating Duncanville at that point, and then North Crowley, Lake Ridge. I think North Crowley will probably beat Lake Ridge by a decent amount like they did last year. Yeah, we'll see. District 12, I have Harker Heights, Midway, Temple, Corpus Cove. The typical four that usually make it out of here. Harker Heights and Midway are ranked top 50. And then Temple is usually a solid team. They're at state. There used to be one that goes to state a lot a few years ago. And then Corpus Cove, I think, will get that last spot. Could be like Belton, could theoretically get that spot, but I think Corpus Cove's a better team at this point. District 13, I have College Park, Woodlands, Willis, and Grand Oaks. College Park, I know they lost their coach, I'm pretty sure, but I think they'll be a really good team again this year. Woodlands, but don't quote me. Did they lose? I don't know. Woodlands, I think, will be a really good team this year as well. They're usually really good. Willis, I think, will end up being good still. I think they'll be a good team. They usually make it pretty far in the playoffs. And Grand Oaks, I think, will get that fourth spot. I think they'll be a pretty good team. So, yeah. District 14, I got Westfield, Nemeds, Davis, and all Eisenhower. Somehow they have all the same names as Irvin ISD, except for Irvin ISD. Yeah. Westfield, I know they're technically supposed to be a 5A, but they're up to the 6A, which I can respect. I think they'll win the district still. I know they're not as good as they were a few years ago, but still. Aldine Nimitz, I think, will be a good team as well. Way better than Irving Nimitz. Aldine Davis, I think, will be pretty solid too, and I think Eisenhower will get that last spot. So, yeah. But of course, Aldine's in this district. Aldine's one of the worst teams in Texas. Although Aldine and Cleveland play each other, that's gonna be battle for the only win of the year. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. No offense, yeah. Then District 15, I have Klein Collins, Tomball, Magnolia, and Klein. Klein Collins, they're usually the best team out of that district. Tomball, I think, will be good too. Daycam was actually Magnolia missing the playoffs. I think they'll be a good team still. Maybe not as good as last year, but yeah, we'll see if they get revenge on getting upset in the first round last year. And then Klein, I know they had some coaching changes, I believe, in the offseason, but I think they'll still be at that fourth spot. We'll see, though. Maybe Klein Oak can get in there, though. We'll see. In District 16, I have Cypress Falls, Cypress, Cypress Lakes, and Lanham Creek. Cypress Falls is probably the best team out here. I think it's like the third round last year. Then Cy-Fair, Sapphire is usually a good team, and then Cypress Lakes. They're getting better and better every year. That's good. Lanham Creek, I think, will also get the last spot. Yeah, there's that. District 17. District 17 is a very intriguing district. You know why? It's probably the best district in Texas. Like the overall best district in Texas, like the most talented one. North Shore, Summer Creek, Sea, Kentucky, I think will make the playoffs in that order. It's very, very close. I think North Shore, I think, is probably the one that usually wins the district the most. Summer Creek, I think, will get second in the district, and then CE King, I think, will get third, and then Taski, I think Summer Creek CE King will be very close though, and then and Taski will get fourth. I think these are all interchangeable in my opinion. They actually do have a Taski to be North Shore if y'all watch my video, but yeah. Yeah, but like that's a really that's the toughest district in Texas in my opinion. Because all those teams are in the top 11 in the state. And then District 18, you got Dickinson, but Dickinson, Barbers Hill, Deer Park, and Clear Falls. Dickinson, they're ranked 10th in the state. I think they'll be really good. They'll have a really tough draw in the first round, by the way, no matter what. And then Barbers Hill, second. Barbers Hill, I mean, Bacon was even making the playoffs. But I think Barbers Hill is a very underrated team going into the season. They're very good last year. They peaked in the playoffs last year. All the way to the fourth rounds, we lost to Porth Memorial. But Barbers Hill is a very good team. I think they could be competitive in the districts. Yeah. I think Deer Park and Clear Falls also making it. Deer Park, I think, could get in. They're a huge school, by the way. I think they'll get in there. Clear Falls, they may be down to them in Clear Lake. Clear Springs. Yeah, we'll see though. But yeah, that'd be interesting. District 19, I have Pearland, Shadow Creek, Manville, and Dawson. Pearland's a good team. They went undefeated last year. I actually have to go undefeated this year. As of right now, I haven't made the video yet though. I don't think I have though. I got to double check, but yeah, I might have. I don't know. Shadow Creek's usually a good team. They almost beat North Shore or Summer Creek last year. North Shore's daddy last year in Summer Creek. Manville is usually a good team. They're usually a solid team at least. I mean, I know they're not as good as they used to be, but like they were making state constantly back then, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I still think they'll be pretty good. And Dawson, I think will get fourth in the district. They're usually a solid team. I think they got 7 wins last year. Yeah, there's that. District 20, I have Lamar, Memorial, Stratford, and Heights. I mean, Lamar is just the best team out of this district. Memorial is pretty solid. Same thing as Stratford. I think Heights will get that last spot. And then Ridge Point, Hightower, Straight Jesuit, and Fort Bend Travis will make the playoffs in District 21. That's what I'm predicting. Ridge Point went undefeated last year. I think they'll be really good again this year. Hightower is usually a good team as well. Straight Jesuit, I think, will get in there. They might not be as good as last year, but I think they'll be good still. And Fort Bend Travis, I love to see Chalice Jesuit, Straight Jesuit go against each other. That'd be hilarious. Make that the state champ, although they'd be in different divisions, but still. But that'd be amazing. The battle of the Jesuits, that'd be insane. And then Fort Bend Travis, I think, will get four. I think they'll sneak in there. We'll see. Could be Bush in there as well. You never know. District 22 have Katy, Jordan, Cinco Ranch, and then Tompkins. Katy High, I mean, they're actually began this very early on before in the offseason. I had them making a state championship against South Lake Carroll. But they've made state in the past. They're a really good team. They're consistently the best team out of that school district. I know Paytown won state a few years ago, but still. And I'm saying consistently because after that, Paytown kind of fell off. But yeah. Then Jordan, I think, will make the playoffs. They're a good team. They lost Seeking last year, but I think they'll be good this year though. And then Seeker Ranch, I think, will make the playoffs too. I think they're usually a good team. I know they're playing Smithson Valley, so that'd be interesting. And then Ober D. Tompkins, I think they'll sneak in there over Paytown this year, but we'll see. Okay, that's not going to be them or Paytown at this rate. Yeah, and then District 23, but this is Region 3, 17 to 24. District 23, Cypress Ranch making the set. And Cypress Ranch, Bridgeland, Waller, and Fulshire. Cypress Ranch almost beat Waxahachie last year, so they're a very competitive team. They could go a lot further than people. I think they could very well make the state semifinals at this rate. We'll see though. They'll be in a different region, so it'll be interesting. But I think they're a very good team. Then Bridgeland, I think Bridgeland will be a really good team again this year. Or I think they'll be a good team this year. They're usually pretty good anyway. Waller, I think, will be good, and then I think Fulshire will get that final spot. We'll see. That'll be them and one other team. Yeah. The District 24, no, they're not copy and paste Dick Campbell's completely. I have some that are very similar. I have some districts that are the exact same because I agree with them, but still, they're not copy and paste by any means. District 24, I use them as a resource though, because they know everything about high school football. Obviously, District 24, I have Vandergrift, Hutto, Cedar Park, and Vista Ridge. Vandergrift made all the way state semis last year. They're a really good team. If they get their offense better, I think they'll be even better. They got a really good defense, yeah. And I think Hutto will get the second spot. They're a really good team. I think they could make it pretty far this year. They can make it a good distance in the playoffs this year. We'll see. And then Cedar Park, I think, will be third in the district. They're new to 6A, of course, but I think they'll get in there. I think Vista Ridge will get fourth. I think they'll get in over Georgetown Eastview. We'll see though. I think the experience will pay off for Vista Ridge in 6A. Yeah. And Region 4, Region 4, I have Westlake, Lake Travis, Round Rock, and Cedar Ridge. I think Westlake will beat Lake Travis. It'll be a close game though. I think they will win the district this year. I think it'll be a revenge year for them this year. Lake Travis, they got a horrible draw in the playoffs last year, anyways. Played Vandergrift in the first round. That was a horrible draw for both of them, to be fair. Although Vandergrift won, but still. Lake Travis, I think, will get the win again. I think Lake Travis, I think they'll be good, really good again. I know they have a lot to rebuild off of, but I think they'll be good still this year. We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do though. And then Round Rock, I think, will be a solid team. Then Cedar Ridge, I think, will get fourth. I originally had McNeil making it in this spot, but McNeil's had so much coaching controversy with Austin. I don't think it's going to be a good year for them. I know they beat Vandergrift last year, but still. District 26, I have Dripping Springs, Bowie, Jackson Hayes, Moji, and Johnson. Dripping Springs, they're a good team. I think they'll probably rule the district by a decent amount. Austin Bowie or James Bowie, I think they will. I think James Bowie will probably be a solid team out of the district too. Hayes, I think will get that third spot. I mean, they weren't great last year. I think they were all right last year, but I think they'll do pretty well in this district soon. Austin IC is usually not great at football, or depending on the team, but yeah. And Moji and Johnson will get the last spot. I think they'll need them with the Austin schools. Yeah. And then District 27, I have Cibolo, Steele, Piper, Clemens, and Judson. Cibolo, Steele, I think will win the district. They'll be really good next year. And then Piper, I think will be good as well. I know they weren't great. They weren't as good last year as they've been, but they made it to the third round still. They had the regular season wasn't great. Like, they only won 6 games, but they made it to the third round last year. I think they lost Cincinnati Valley, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But Piper is a good team. I think they'll be good in 6A. And then Clemens is a solid team. I think they could get in this year. And then I think Judson will get the last spot. San Marcos can make it, but San Marcos is losing a lot of people from last year. So plus they weren't great before then. So yeah. And then District 28, I have Clyde Taylor Johnson, Ron Reagan, Brandis, and Tom C. Clark making it. Clyde Taylor Johnson's actually the prediction for Dick Campbell to win the region, so that'd be interesting. And then Ron Reagan, I think will be good. They're usually pretty good. Yeah, Clyde Taylor Johnson is one of the best teams, probably the best team out of San Antonio right now. And Lewis arguably, yeah. And then Lewis D. Brandis, I think will be good. They think they made the second round last year and they lost to Vandergrift, yeah. And Tom C. Clark, I think will be a good team as well. Yeah. We'll see though. 29, I have Harlan, Brennan, Sotomayor, and Warren. Harlan, Brennan, I think will compete for that top spot. I think it'll be Harlan though, but both those teams are very good. Sotomayor, I think, will get in there, and I think they're actually playing Cincinnati Valley as well. And then I think Warren will get that last spot. And then District 30, I have United, Eagle Pass, San Antonio Southwest, and Laredo LBJ. United is one of the best teams in Texas. They're running pretty high in Texas. So yeah, Eagle Pass, I think, will be a solid team as well. San Antonio Southwest, so I think they'll be pretty good in 6A for the district. Yeah, and Laredo LBJ, I think they'll be good. I think they'll be a solid team. We'll see. Yeah, but then District 31, I have Westlacko, Robert Vela, Edinburgh, and Caminete making the playoffs. Westlacko, I think they're definitely the front runner for this district, in my opinion. Although Vela could very well compete, although it has a coaching turmoil of the offseason. Yeah, there's controversies, but yeah. And then Edinburgh, whatever it is, they're technically a 5A, but I respect them for off them to 6A. I think they'll make the playoffs out of here, and I think Caminete will make it too. Yeah, and then District 32 at PSJA North, Los Fresnos, Brownsville, Veterans Memorial, Harlingen. I think PSJA North, they're very good in 5A. I think they'll be good in 6A, especially in this district. I think Los Fresnos could win it too, but yeah. Los Fresnos, I think, will be a good team as well. Veterans Memorial, I think, will be a good team, and then I think Harlingen South will also, or Harlingen will get that last spot. So yeah. But let's do Division 2 first. We actually predict it, and then I will predict 5 Division 5 if I have time, of course. Yeah, I got to go kind of quick through this, so yeah, because I have an hour and 14 minutes till I start work, so I have to get dressed in a bit. Yeah, how much time? 35. Oh, geez. Okay, 35 minutes. I gotta speed it up, bro. Okay. I don't know if we'll get all of them done today, but we'll see. I'll try my best. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Let's do Division 1 first. We're gonna go by region, by the way, though. Don't just ignore the fact that this is already like done. I'm gonna reset it because this is what I put in from the other playoff prediction. So some of these can be accurate. Yeah, but let's see. Where am I going? How do I reset? Where is it? Hold on. Reset, yes. Reset. Okay, there we go. Pebble Hills, Midland. Yes, start the tournament. Jeez, okay. Pebble Hills, Midland Lee. I'll say Midland Lee would win that one. Lamar, Eaton. That would be an interesting game. I'd probably say Eaton would probably get the win there. Louisville Prosper. That's a tough draw for Louisville. Like they got Allen for all these years. Now they have Prosper. I think Prosper. Actually, let me pull up the 6A rankings real quick. I'll use these as reference. Got my Dave Campbell's magazine. Finally came in the mail a few weeks ago. Took a while. That's because I had to get it reshipped because it went to my old house, which I guess is technically our house still. But someone please buy the house already. Jeez, I'm getting really impatient. Where is it? Okay. All right. Let's see. Louisville's ranked. Where is Louisville ranked? They're ranked up here somewhere, I think. 31st. Prosper's 20th. It could be very well be any of those teams. I'll say Prosper wins. They're more consistent, I feel like, in the playoffs. Coppell, South Grand Prairie. This could be a solid game. I do think Coppell probably win that one pretty handily, if I had to guess. And then Permian, Eastlake. I'll probably say Permian would win that one. And then Byron Nelson, James Martin. Give me Byron Nelson. Oh, it'd be funny if it would be Arlington since we're playing Arlington. Allen Hebron. That's a lot of big schools. Give me Allen. Trinity Lake Highlands. That'd be a good game. I think that could be a very competitive game. I will say Trinity will win that one. Saxey Rockwall Heath. Give me Rockwall Heath. And then Waxahachie Temple. I'll take Waxahachie. Woodlands Ben Davis. Woodlands, I think, is ranked 28th in the state. So that'll play into their favor. I'll take Woodlands to win that one. Klein Collins, Cypress Lakes. Cypress Lakes is a solid team. I think Klein Collins will probably win that one. They're ranked 37th in the state. Yeah. Rockwall, Wiley. I'll take Rockwall to win that one. Rockwall's ranked 50th. And then Midway, Duncanville. Yes, Duncanville will be on the road technically. I know they're ranked 42nd in the state, and they were good last year, obviously, but they're usually consistently good. They also played DeSoto or Alito as well. I do think Duncanville will probably win that pretty handily. We'll see though. It could be decently close. You never know. Then Houston Nimitz, Grand Oaks. I think Grand Oaks will probably win that one. And then Cy-Fair Klein. I'd probably take Cy-Fair to win that one. They're ranked 40th in the state. And then Midland Lee versus VR Eaton. I'll take Midland Lee to win that one. I think Eaton could win it too, though, theoretically. Then Prosper Coppell. This would be a very good game. Prosper's ranked 26. Where's Coppell ranked? Where's Coppell ranked? 8th, 12th. This would be a very good game, especially the second round. I'll actually take Coppell to win this one. Permian, Byron Nelson. This would be a good game. I do think Byron Nelson will actually win this one. It's no Lakers this time. Allen Trinity. I mean, this is a pretty stacked matchup usually. I'll take Allen to win it though. Rockleaf Waxahachie. I think it could be a solid game. I think Waxahachie might win it pretty handily though. Woodlands, Klein Collins. This would be a really good game. Woodlands and Klein Collins are both very good teams, but I'm gonna say that the Woodlands will win this one. I'm not going solely based off ranking. You'll see in a bit. Rockwall, Duncanville. I think these two actually played each other in the regional finals a long time, or season finals a while back. But I'll take Duncanville to win now, or regional, whatever it was. Yeah. Grand Oaks, Cy-Fair. I will take Cy-Fair to win that one. Yeah. And then Midland Lee, Coppell. Give me Coppell. And then Byron Nelson, Allen. I'll take Allen. Could be a good game though. We'll see. Then Waxahachie, Woodlands. Give me Waxahachie. That could be a good game though. And Duncanville, Cy-Fair. Give me Duncanville. Yeah. And Coppell, Allen. This would be a very good game. I think both these games could be very competitive, but I'm gonna say that Allen will win this one. And then I think that Duncanville versus Waxahachie, that's be a great game. I have Waxahachie beat him in the regular season. I think Duncanville will beat him in the playoffs though. Again. Allen, Duncanville, I will take Duncan. The rematch, I think Duncanville will actually win it though. See, where these games be at? Let's see. Lee versus Eaton will probably be in Abilene, and then like ACU or something. Prosper, Coppell. That could be one for like Richardson maybe. I don't know. Prosper Coppell would be at where would that game be at? I think neutral locations. Maybe somewhere like I think good midpoint. They're actually not too far from each other. Like McKinney maybe? I don't know. Ford Center would probably be a good place to put him at. Premier and Byron Nelson would be in Abilene as well. Allen versus Trinity, that's probably one for like Choctaw. And then Rockwell Heath Waxahachie would be in probably maybe the Cotton Bowl. Or some I don't know. Like Irving, I don't know. We'll see. Somewhere in Dallas, probably. Woodlands, Klein Collins. That game would be somewhere in Houston. I don't know where in Houston though. Rockwall, Duncanville would be in probably McKinney, if I had to guess. Grand Oaks versus Cy-Fair would probably be in I don't know where that would be. I don't know where any of the Houston games would be. Sorry, somewhere in Houston. Then middle of the league, Coppell be in probably Abilene as well. And then Byron Nelson Allen would be in. That one's probably would be at maybe at Ford Center as well, or maybe at Pennington would probably be a good place for that. I don't know, or Choctaw. Ford Center could be a good option too. Waxahachie Woodlands would be at Waco maybe, or Austin. Duncanville Cy-Fair would probably be in Austin as well. Maybe somewhere like Waco or Belton. I don't know. Coppell Allen, that game would probably be at Ford Center. And then Waxahachie versus Duncanville, probably be Midlothian. I'd guess like last year. Allen, Duncanville, maybe Mesquite, I guess. But yeah, I guess one of the Waxahachie versus Rockwell Heath could be in Mesquite as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like to also speculate the neutral locations. Yeah, and then yeah. Let me get the bracket up. The divisions or region 3 and 4. Share this tab instead. Yeah. All right. So now I got North Shore over Deer Park. Wait, where am I? Why am I? Hold on. Reset bracket. All right. Let's do this. So North Shore Deer Park, give me North Shore. Pearland Houston Memorial, I'll take Houston or Pearland. Sorry. Strake Jesuit versus Cinco Ranch. I'd probably take Cinco Ranch in this game. That'd be a good game. Now, Cypress Ranch versus Vista Ridge. Give me Cypress Ranch. And then Dickinson Summer Creek. That's a heck of a first round game. That's number 10 versus number 5 in the first round. I actually take Summer Creek to win that one. It'd be a very good game, though. Lamar Dawson. I will take Lamar probably to win that one. They're ranked 43rd in the state, so that helps at least. Jordan, Fort Bend Travis. I'll take Jordan in that one. And Hutto versus Bridgeland. I'd probably take. I don't know. It's either Bridgeland or Hutto. I don't know. This is tough. Bridgeland's ranked 35th and Hutto's ranked 46th. So honestly, I'd probably take Hutto despite the rankings. I think hopefully that man take. It'll be a very good game though. Lake Travis, Mountain Johnson, Lake Travis, probably smacking them. I'd guess. Cibolo Steel, Ron Reagan, probably take Cibolo Steel. Harlan LBJ, I will take Harlan. Harlan's ranked pretty high, I think, right? Yeah, they're ranked 30th. Wow. They're right behind Brennan. West Laco, Harlingen, I'll take West Laco. And then Bowie, Round Rock. I mean, this could be an interesting game. Let me double check. I'm actually split in between this game. I don't know who would win it. They got Bowie Rain originally. Who knows? What the frick? That's a close one. I'd probably take Round Rock though. Either way, either one could win though, theoretically. CJ Clemens, give me Clemens. United versus Brennan, I will take. That'd be a good game. United's ranked 48th, and then Brennan's ranked 29. That's to be a very close game. I think Brennan would win that one though. Los Fresnos and Comunetes. I'd probably take Los Fresnos in that one. We'll see though. And then North Shore, Pearland, I will take. This would be a very good game. I think North Shore will probably win that one though. Pearland always gets the worst draws, bro. They got Dickinson last year. And then Cinco Ranch versus Cypress Ranch. The battles of ranches. Give me Cypress Ranch. Both sound delicious though. So that sounds. Anyways, Summer Creek, Lamar. Lamar could be competitive. I do think Summer Creek's a better team. Jordan Hutto. I'll take Hutto to win that one. And then Lake Travis, Cibolo Steel, rematch of the playoffs from last rematch of the regular season. I actually had Cibolo Steel beat them in the regular season, but I'll say Lake Travis gets revenge on them in the playoffs. John M. Harlan versus Westlake. I'll give me John Harlan. And then Round Rock CTJ. I'll take CTJ to probably win that one pretty handily. And then Brennan versus Los Fresnos. I will take I'll take Brennan. North Shore Cypress Ranch could be a good game. I'll say North Shore probably wins that one though. Where's Cypress Ranch ranked, by the way? 21st, not bad. Really good actually. Summer Creek Hut, I'll take Summer Creek. Hut's a good team though. Summer Creek's got a tough route to the playoffs, I will say. Plus, Lake Travis, Harlan, I'll take Lake Travis. I think they'll be Harlan. And CTJ, William Brennan, I will take. This would be a close game. It'd be a very good game. I do think that. I think Claude Taylor Johnson probably win that one though. And then Summer Creek, North Shore. I have North Shore beat them in regular season. I know Summer Creek shut them out last year, but I'm actually going to say that Summer Creek wins that one in a revenge game. North Shore fall as short as they fell in a while. I said it back in the regular season as well. Back in the way earlier in the year as well. Lake Travis, CTJ. I'll take CTJ to probably win that one. Then Summer Creek, CTJ. This would be a great game. I do think Summer Creek will win that one. The Duncanville versus Summer Creek at State. I think this will be a very good game. I'm gonna say that Duncanville will win in Reginald Samples' final season. So my 6A Division I state champion prediction is Duncanville. I think they will win in Reginald Samples' final season. So yeah, be a great way to go out. Yeah, but that's there's that. But now let's do 6A Division II now. I'm not gonna predict those neutral locations. I'm not even predicting. I'm just speculating. Yeah. And then, all right, Region 1, 2. Okay. Now we're in 6A Division 2, the smaller 6A schools, I guess technically, kind of give or take. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Ignore the fact this is from the previous. You can just see the bracket how I had it at first. Reset. Okay. Eastwood. Oh, geez. Eastwood, Midland. I'd probably give Eastwood the win here. Alito Keller, give me Alito. Then Geyer Jesuit, I'll take Geyer. And then Richardson Haltom, I'll take Richardson to win that one. Rematch of last year's playoff game, I'm pretty sure. San Jose Central, El Paso Franklin, give me San Jose Central. South Lake Curl Bowie, I'll take South Lake Curl. Bowie could be competitive, but South Lake Curl could probably win that pretty handily. Walnut Grove Little Elm, I think Walnut Grove probably win that one pretty handily if I had to get. Oh, who knows? Little Elm could be competitive. You never know. LD Bell Berkner, give me. I'll take probably Berkner to win that one. That'd be a close game though. I think. Wiley East Longview, give me Longview. North Crowley Cope's Cove, I'll take North Crowley. College Park Eisenhower, I'll take College Park. Where's College Park ranked, by the way? Yeah, where's College Park ranked? Oh, there they are. I forgot their logos. It says you have to call it Poly logo as well. Tomball, Lanham Creek. I'll probably take Tomball to win that one. I rank 49th in the state. North Forney Roulette. I'll take North Forney. Probably crush them if I had to guess. Harker Heights Lake Ridge. I know Harker Heights is actually ranked 40. They're actually ranked 38th in the state. They got a lot of good stuff this year. I do actually think Lake Ridge will actually win this one. We've seen the District 11 teams go and beat District 12 teams no matter what. In the past, I think Lake Ridge will be the latest team to do that. Although Harker Heights will very well win that game too. Plus, they beat Harker Heights beat Cedar Hill last year, so you never know. I think Lake Ridge is one of the more underrated teams, just during the top district. Not trying to be biased, just being honest. Westfield Willis, I will take Willis to win that one. And then Willis is ranked 32nd in the state. Cypress Falls Magnolia, I'd probably take Cypress Falls to win that one. Where's Cypress Falls at? On here. They're ranked 36. Okay, fair enough. All right, Eastwood Alito. This game would probably be in Odessa or Midland. I'd take Alito to win that one pretty handily. Geyer Richardson. I'd probably take Geyer to win that one. That game would probably be in maybe Coppell or Pennington. I don't know. San Angelo Central, South Lake Carroll. That game would probably be wherever it was last year, Stephenville. Give me a South Lake Carroll. Probably crush them again. Walnut Grove, Berkner. That game probably be in I don't know where that game would be at. That'd probably be in probably like McKinney maybe? Or Allen? I'd take Walnut Grove to win that one. Longview versus North Crowley. This would be a great game. I think both these teams, I think this would be a very competitive game. I do think North Crowley is better right now, though. I think North Crowley will get that win. Because District 10 teams, a lot of times suffer in the later rounds when they play District 11 teams. College Park Tomball. I will take College Park to win that one. And then North Crowley for Forney versus Lake Ridge. Rematch of last year's regular season game. I'll take North Forney to win that one. Willis, Cypress Falls. I will take this will be a close game. I do think like the Willis is 32nd, Cypress Falls is 36. I'll take Willis to win that one. Yeah. Let's see. Where else would do games? Walnut Grove Berkner would be Longview North Crowley would probably be a Mesquite, if I had to guess. College Park Tomball would be somewhere in Houston. Like Northeast, I don't know. North maybe Huntsville's to the north. North Forney Lake Ridge will probably be in that could be good in Duncanville, maybe? I don't know. I don't think Duncanville hosts them. Maybe Kincaid State would be a good place for that one. And then Willis Cypress Falls would be somewhere in Houston. Alito Geyer, this would be a great game. I know these teams face off every season a lot. This would be a great game. Geyer's ranked 9 and Alito's ranked 16th. I'm actually going to take Geyer to win that one, though, in a close game. That game would probably be in, like, Argyle, maybe. Because Argyle's got a new stadium. That'd be a good one to put in Argyle, honestly. Although that would probably be, like, in Fort Worth or something. We'll see. Put in Argyle. That'd be hilarious. South Lake Carroll, Walnut Grove. Walnut Grove could be competitive, but I think South Lake Carroll will win that game. That'll probably be at Choctaw. I Ironically, both those teams lost it or played not lost. Both lost in Choctaw, Argyle. Yeah, but South Lake Carroll played Prosper in Choctaw. So yeah, North Crowley College Park, probably somewhere like in Austin. Give me North Crowley to win that one. College Park be competitive though. The North Forney Willis. I'll take this would be a very interesting game. North Forney. I think both teams are very good. Willis is ranked 32nd. North Forney is ranked 33rd. I'm actually giving North Forney to win here. Sorry, I said North Forney, North Carolina, North Forney, same thing, whatever. Not really. But yeah. Guyer, South Lake Carroll. This game would probably be in. I don't know where this game would be at. This would probably be. They could be in District theoretically. Probably. This would actually be a really good one to put in Argyle. Honest, I think this game would probably be in Argyle theoretically. But yeah, this would be at the Argyle ISD Stadium more than likely. Guyer, I think. Guyer, South Lake Carroll. Guyer is a good team. Well, they played Northwest actually. I think I don't know. Or I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Guyer, I think is they're good. They're really good. They're South Dakota really good. But this would be a very competitive matchup. Guyer's ranked 9th. South Dakota's ranked 8th. I'm pretty sure these teams have probably seen each other in the past a few times. More than less, I guess. Yeah, but this would be a great game. I'm actually gonna take Guyer to win that one. And then North Crowley versus North Forney. This would be a great game. North Forney could very well be. This could be a very good game. I think a lot of offense would be in this one, but I think North Crowley probably win that one. And then Guyer versus North Crowley. This would be a great game. I'm gonna say North Crowley probably wins that one though. North Crowley's ranked 4th in the state, and then Guyer's ranked 9th. So I think it'd be a great game though. I think North Crowley would probably win that one. North Crowley and North Forney would probably be in like Mesquite, or probably maybe Choctaw. Honestly, or complete opposite side of the DFW. Ironically, and Guyer North Crowley would be in probably maybe Argyle. I don't know. Chalked off out of the gas, but yeah. But yeah, now let's go to Division 2. Regions 3 and 4 for Division 2. Reset. Yes, reset. Start the tournament. Let's do it. CE Kane, Clear Falls. I'll take CE Kane. Shadow Creek, Houston Heights. I'll take Shadow Creek to win that one. Ridge Point, Tompkins. Give me Ridge Point. And then Waller, Cedar Park. I think this will be competitive. I don't know who would win that game. Is Waller ranked on here? Let's see. This would be a close one. Let me review this one. I think either one could win. Uh, 23 and 24. Okay, Waller was 7-4. Cedar Park was 8-4. This would be a close game. I'll actually give Cedar Park the win here. We'll see though. Be very close. Barbers Hill, Tascasita. I think that's a bad draw for Barbers Hill. Give me our Tascasita. Stratford, Manville. This would be a close game. Maybe Manville is ranked 39th. I'd probably take Manville to win this one. Katy Hightower, I'll take Katy. Vandergrift, Full Shear, I'll take Vandergrift. Westlake, Jackson Hayes. Give me Westlake and a probably crushing big game or blowout game. Piper, Tom Clark, give me Piper. Sotomayor versus Santa Southwest, I'd probably take Sotomayor here. I think the experience 6A will pay off. I don't know. We'll see. Vela versus Browns Evans Memorial. I'll probably take I don't know. I'd probably take Vela in that one. I know how to move the Barnes Memorial, but still. Dripping Springs versus Cedar Ridge. Give me Dripping Springs. Brandis versus Judson. Give me Brandis. Or give me Judson. I don't know. Who won this one? 27-28, 27-28, 27-28, 27-28. I'd probably take Brandis in that one then. I'll actually review Vela versus Brownsville Memorial. No, that's fine. Eagle Pass, Warren, give me Eagle Pass, I think. Probably win that one. And then PSJA North Edinburgh, I'll take PSJA North or Edinburgh, whatever it is. CE Kane, Shadow Creek, give me CE Kane. Though Shadow Creek could be competitive though, theoretically. Ridge Point, Cedar Park, I'll take Ridge Point. Tascasita, Manville, give me Tascasita. Katie Vandergrift, this would be a close game. Katie's ranked 14th, Vandergrift's ranked 25th. I'll take Katie in this one. The early exit for Vandergrift, but it is what it is, I guess. Westlake Piper, give me Westlake. Sotomayor versus Vela. I'll probably take Vela in this one. It'll be a close game though. And Dripping Springs and Brandis. I'll take Dripping Springs, and then Eagle Pass, PSJA North. Give me I don't know. I'll probably take PSJA North in this game as well. We'll see though. CE King, Ridge Point. I'll take CE King that one. Atascocita versus Katie. I'd probably take I'd probably take, I don't know. I think I have Atascocita beating them. I don't know. Katie is ranked 14th and Atascocita is ranked 11th. This would be a great game. I do think Atascocita could probably win this one. I know they're playing each other. I forgot what I predicted though. Westlake Vela, give me Westlake, and then Dripping Springs, PSJA North, give me Dripping Springs, and then CE Kane versus Atascocita. This would be a very good game. A district rematch, of course. I actually say Atascocita probably will win this one in the revenge game. We'll see though. And Westlake versus Dripping Springs. It's be a great game too. Of course, former district teams. Formerly in the same district. Westlake's 23rd, Dripping Springs 24th. I'm gonna say Westlake wins this one, a very close game. And Tascocita versus Westlake. This ought to be a very good game for the regional finals. But I'm gonna say Atascocita probably win this one. So yeah. So my state championship is gonna be North Crowley versus Atascocita. I'm gonna say North Crowley wins. I'm gonna say my prediction to win state 6th Division 2 is North Crowley. North Crowley's got a really good team. I think they'll be the winners of the 6th Division 2 this year. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun game. Yeah, now let's go back to the spread. Let's do 5 Division 1, 5 Division 2. But here you go. Sorry, I didn't realize my face is in the way the whole time. Yeah. I guess it adds some uncertainty. My face will be in the way this time. So yeah. I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. So District 1, El Dorado Americas, James Hanks, Parkland think will make the playoffs. Not the same teams for last year, but they added 2, so it's actually competitive for the playoffs. But El Dorado's probably the best team in El Paso, like for 5A at least. Americas is good. Hanks is solid, and I think Parkland could get that last spot. But I mean, yeah, we won't be locked into the playoffs this year, so that'd be interesting. Yeah. El Dorado, of course, had that insane first round match. If their defense gets fixed, it could be even better. Yeah, even better. District 2, I have Amarillo, Abilene, Friendship, Tascosa. Amarillo, I know if Abilene's ranked higher than them, but Amarillo I think will be out for revenge this year after getting disqualified in those games last year. I think they'll actually win the district. Abilene I think will get second district. They're one of the best teams out there in West Texas. So yeah. Friendship I think will get in. Since they'll be 5A now, I think they'll get in. The Tascosa, I think it'll be them Monterey that gets in that last spot. I think Tascosa will be the last spot though. District 3, I have Denton, Ryan, Chisholm Trail, Saginaw, and Denton. These are unchanged from my preseason, way earlier predictions. Ryan's without doubt the best team in this region. Chisholm Trail, I think think they'll be good in the district. Saginaw, I think will be solid. I think Denton's got a good quarterback, so I think Denton will be a solid team. Could be a decent, okay team next year. So yeah. District 4, I have Arlington Heights, Brewer, White, and Pascal. Arlington Heights is the best team at Fort Worth ISD by a pretty wide margin. Brewer could compete with Arlington Heights, but we'll see. I think they can honestly beat Arlington Heights. Yeah, that'd be competitive because they're actually ranked ahead of Arlington Heights, but I have Arlington Heights win the district. Wyatt, I have game 30 usually in the playoffs, and Pascal, I think we'll get that fourth spot because they're usually a decent team. Then Region 2, District 5, Lone Star, Melissa, Reedy, McKinney North. Lone Star, Melissa's be a very interesting game. I think Lone Star will win, of course, come out state championship runner-up. So yeah. Melissa's coming from 5 Division 2. I think they'll be very, very good in this district. Reedy, I think, is a good team. They'll be good in this one. And then McKinney North, I think, will get that last spot, especially with Wakeland being gone now. So yeah. And Wakeland and Frisco being gone, I think that opens it up. Yeah. Plus, they've been good back then. They were good back then, yeah. When they were a district with Lufkin. Highland Park, Richland, Creekview, and Neiman Forest in District 6. I think that's how it would play out. Highland Park, in my opinion, is without a doubt the best team in this district. Richland, I think, could get that top spot. I mean, they're ranked 15th in the state. I think they could be good. I think they'll be really good, but I do think Highland Park will still win the district. Towson, Fort Worth, and the same district. That's interesting. Creekview's definitely gotten better over the last few years. I remember when they were playing Argyle, they literally not won a single game. In that time span, those 2 years, they went 0-20, but they've been really good the last few years. So I think they'll in that third spot. Neiman Forest, I think we'll get fourth. I think it'll be Downton, Birdville, and a few others. Yeah, it could be Newman Smith, and Newman Smith's got a new coach this year, so that'd be interesting. District 7, I have West Mesquite, Tyler, Crandall, Mesquite. I believe Mesquite has a new coach this year, but I think they'll be a good team still. Tyler, I think, will get the second spot. I'll be other than Crandall, probably. Crandall, I think, will get third in the district. They're a pretty solid team for Division 2. I think Mesquite will get the fourth spot. I know they got one game last year, but that the bottom part of the district's not great. So, yeah. In District 8, I have DeSoto, Cedar Hill, Lancaster, Midlothian. DeSoto is obviously the 6A Division 2 state champions. Like I've said a million times, they're a 6A powerhouse in disguise as a 5A, as we all know. And they'll be really good in 5 Division 2 or 5 Division 1. Cedar Hill will be good. I think they'll be a really good team in 5A as well. Lancaster will be really good 5A as well. They made last year in 5. I think they made the regional finals, pretty sure, something like that. Yeah. Midlothian, plus they have a really tough schedule to help them with district plays. Yeah. Not district, which I respect them doing that at least. In Midlothian, I think we'll get that fourth spot. I originally had Summit, but I just put Midlothian there. It's shout out to Nick Tufel. I haven't talked to him in like 10 years, but he was on the football team there. District 9, and we have Port Arthur, Memorial, LaPorte. This is Region 3. Lufkin and Westbrook. I think we down Port Arthur, Memorial, LaPorte to win it, and LaPorte's actually ranked higher, but I think Port Arthur Memorial will win that game against LaPorte. It'd be very good. Port Arthur Memorial's been very good the last few years. They've been undefeated last year, and they made all the way to the state semis where they lost to Simpson Valley, though. From what I could tell, it was a close game, though. LaPorte in second, I think they'll be a really good team. I don't think they'll lose in the first round again this year. Lufkin in third, I think they'll be a solid team this year. And Beaumont, Westbrook, I think will be good as well. A solid team. I think they could get over United. We'll see. But District 9 takes your chance at the Houston schools, Madison, Westbury, Waltrip, Milby. Normally, they're not very competitive in the playoffs, but I think they'll get in Madison. These are the 4 more reliable ones, in my opinion. Did Alex Rosen go to West? I don't know. So we're a Westbury shirt, yeah. District 11, I have Randall, Iowa Colony, Angleton, and Friendswood. Randall, I think, will be really, really good in 5A Division 1. They got Landon Williams-Callis again, of course, so that'll be who's going to, I believe, Texas? Yeah. So good for him. That's awesome. Iowa Colony be very good here, too. Angleton will also be a great team. And then Friendswood, I think, will get that fourth spot. Could be Freeman, though, too. They look good last year in the games they played. It's freelance. Yeah. District 12, I have Weiss, A&M Consolidated, College Station, Georgetown. I think Shoemaker get the fourth spot there, too. Weiss, I think, will be a good team, and I think they'll be really good this year. They're ranked really high. They're ranked, like, 7th in the state. Yeah, A&M Consolidated will be a great team as well. This is a very good district. I think A&M Consolidated is ranked 13th, and then College Station is really good. Are they ranked? Yeah, they're ranked 16th. And then Georgetown, I think, will get the last spot. It's a very competitive district, though, we'll say. District 13, I have Smithson Valley, Anderson, Champion, and Seguin. Smithson Valley is obviously the reigning state champions, 2-time defending state champions. They've been state every year the last 3 years. Anderson, I think, will be a really good team too. They could compete with Smithson Valley, but we'll see. Champion, I think, will be a really good team as well. They're ranked 24th, I'm pretty sure. Where's Anderson? Anderson's not even ranked, but yeah. But I think Seguin will get the fourth spot. I think they're solid enough to do it. In District 14, I have Medina Valley, John J. Nixon, Southside. I think Medina Valley 5A back then. They're very good. They've been very good. Of course, they were good in 6A. I think Medina Valley will be very good in 5A coming back. So I think that plays into their favor. Jay, I think we'll get that spot in the second spot, and Nixon's house. I think we'll fight for those spots. Yeah. District 15, I have Flower Bluff, Redlands Memorial, Carroll, and Harlingen South. Flower Bluff is ranked 25th in the state. This is for 5A Division 1 rankings, by the way. I think Flower Bluff will be very good this year. I know they played a Mexico team the last few years, but yeah. Baronsmore, I think, will be good this year as well. So I think Carroll, I think they'll be good in 5 Division 1 in that district, and Holland and South, I think, will be a solid team. And then District 16, I have McAllen, Memorial, McAllen, Nicky Rowe, and Palmview. I think those teams will we'll fight for those spots. Yeah, McDonald Memorial will be the best team out of there. So yeah, but let's do this. So, okay, I got some to go through these kind of quick though. Regions 1 and 2. Yay, let's go. Maybe we can do 5 Division 2 later, but we'll see. Not so much time I have. We'll go from there. That's the probably get to stream by 2:45. We'll have to get by 2:40 at this. I only have 19. Jeez, bro. I always time these stream outs so bad. It streams out so badly, but yeah. Let's do this. El Dorado to well, if there's an error, let me know. El Dorado Tascosa. I'd probably give El Dorado the win there. Brewers Saginaw. This would be an interesting game. I think they're in the Fort Worth matchup game. Brewer to win that one. Fort Worth area matchup, I guess. Amarillo Parkland. I will take Amarillo to win that one. Chisholm Trail Wyatt. I'll take Chisholm Trail, and then Denton Ryan versus Pascal. I'm gonna take Denton Ryan to win that one. Then Abilene Hanks. I will take Abilene to win that one. And then Arlington Heights versus Denton. Give me Arlington Heights to win that one. America's Friendship. I have old 5 Division 2 for that match potentially if they play each other. Yeah. America's Friendship. I will take Friendship to win that one. Lone Star Naaman Forest. Give me Lone Star. Cedar Hill Crandall. Give me Cedar Hill. Highland Park versus McKinney North. I will take Highland Park. Tyler Lancaster. I will take the Casters of Land. In that one. Tyler be competitive though. They almost beat Highland Park in a very chaotic 70-66 matchup last year. West Mesquite Midlothian. I'll probably take. I don't know. This would be competitive. I think Midlothian could upset him. But I'm gonna say West Mesquite will get the win there. Richland versus Reedy. I will take. This would be a great game. Reedy's ranked 23rd, and then Richland's ranked 15th. I'll take Richland to win that one though. DeSoto Mesquite. Of course, a rematch of the district play last year. I'll take DeSoto to win that game pretty handily. And Melissa Creekview. I'll take Melissa to win that one. And El Dorado versus Brewer. I'll take Brewer to win that one. And Amarillo versus Chisholm Trail. I'll take Amarillo in that one. El Dorado Brewer probably be in like Midland. Amarillo Chisholm Trail be in like Lubbock. At Jones AT&T Stadium, or that's not what it's called anymore, but yeah. Denton Ryan versus Abilene. I'll take Denton Ryan to win that one. Abilene's probably the one team that could probably touch them in this region, honestly. Arlington Heights versus Friendship. I'll take Arlington Heights in this one. I think they'll beat Friendship. That'd be an interesting game though. Lone Star Cedar Hill rematch from the regular season. I'll take Lone Star. I think we'll see a lot of rematches from the regular season this year with how everyone's scheduling non-district play, which is pretty impressive this year. Highland Park, Lancaster. Lancaster will be competitive. I think Highland Park will win that one though. West Mesquite, Richland. This could be a good game. West Mesquite's 20th, Richland 15th. I'll take Richland to win this one. And then DeSoto Melissa. This would be an interesting game. I think DeSoto will probably win that one pretty handily though. Where would these games be at? Sorry. Denton Ryan Abilene probably be Stephenville, or Godley. Arlington Heights Friendship would be. Where is Friendship? Like maybe Lubbock or Abilene. I don't know. Lone Star Cedar Hill. That game would probably be in the Cotton Bowl. Highland Park potentially, or Kincaid. I don't know. Highland Park Lancaster. That game's probably going to be in maybe like Kincaid or something. Richland versus Mesquite. West Mesquite will probably be in Pennington. I don't know. No, Richland versus West Mesquite will probably be in like Capel. And then DeSoto versus Melissa. That game would probably be like in the Cotton Bowl. I don't know. Brewer Amarillo. I'll take. It's an interesting game. I'll take Brewer to win this one. I think Brewer can actually make it pretty far. And Denton Ryan, and that game would be Lubbock though. Denton Ryan, Arlington Heights. This game would probably be like that would probably be a good one to put in Argyle, honestly. Probably Northwest State make more sense, honestly. But I'll give Denton Ryan to win there. Lone Star, Highland Park. I mean, we saw they made it pretty far, but they're a good team. But they got smacked by Lido last year. Lone Star, Highland Park. This will be an interesting game. I'll say Lone Star wins this one though. Probably be like at Sports Center. Yeah, although if it was actually a neutral location, probably like in McKinney or Allen. Yeah, Richland versus DeSoto. It's just an interesting game. I think DeSoto probably win that one. That game would probably be like in Choctaw, maybe? I don't know. Brewer, Denton Ryan. I'd take Denton Ryan. That's a rematch, but no, is it? No, it's not a rematch. But and then Lone Star versus DeSoto. Be an interesting game. Both these teams made state last year. I'll take DeSoto. That game would probably be like in maybe Mansfield. No, maybe probably Mansfield. Or like Choctaw. Denton Ryan versus DeSoto. That would be a very good game. That game would be a great one to put in Choctaw. I'll actually put DeSoto to win that one. Yeah, I'm sure all of you are so surprised. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to do Division 2 more than likely. Well, it sucks. I don't have time to do Division 2. It's fine. Unless I cancel work, I'm not doing that. But let's do so. Let's reset the bracket, shall we? There we go. All right. Port Arthur Memorial Milby. I'll take Port Arthur Memorial. Consolidated versus Angleton. That'd be a very good game. I think both these teams are very good. Angleton's ranked 12th and Consolidated's ranked 13th. Oh my god, dude, that'd be insane. I'm gonna take Angleton to win that one. That's insane for a first round matchup. Madison Westbrook. I'd probably take Westbrook to win that one. Iowa Colony College Station, another great game. In the first round, Iowa Colony I think would be 10th, and then Iowa Colony is 10th, and then College Station's ranked 16th. I'll take Iowa Colony to win that one. That's a tough draw for those College Station schools. Randall, Georgetown. Give me Randall. Westbury, Lufkin. I'll probably take Lufkin to win that one. Weiss versus Friendswood. Give me Weiss. Yo, wife. What the frick? Laporte, Waltrip. Give me Laporte. And then Smithson Valley, Southside. Give me Smithson Valley. McAllen versus Corpus Christi Carroll. I don't know. I'd probably take McAllen on that one. Medina Valley, Seguin. Give me Medina Valley. Veterans Memorial versus Nicky Rowe. I'll take Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Flower Bluff versus Palmview. I'll take Flower Bluff. Probably the best team on Corpus Christi, if I had to guess. John Jay versus Born Champion. Give me Bernie Champion. McCall Memorial, Harlingen South. I'll take McCall Memorial. And then Anderson Nixon. Give me Anderson. Then Port Memorial Angleton. This will be a great game. Port Memorial is ranked. Where are they ranked? 9th. Angleton's ranked 12th. This will be a great game. I'm going to take Port Memorial. Probably win that game, though. Westbrook versus Iowa Colony. I'll take Iowa Colony to win that one. Randall, Lufkin. Give me Randall. Weiss Laporte would be a great game. Weiss is ranked 7th and Laporte is ranked 8th. I'd probably give Weiss the win there. It'd be a very close game, though. Cincinnati Valley, McAllen. Give me Cincinnati Valley. Medina Valley, Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Give me Medina Valley. Flower Bluff, Bernie Champion. I'll take. This would be a great game. Bernie Champion's ranked 19th, and then Flower Bluff's ranked 25th. I'll give the win to Bernie Champion, though. McCall Memorial, Anderson. I'll take Anderson. Yeah. Moving on to the third round, Port Memorial, Iowa Colony. Be a great game. Iowa Colony is ranked 11th and then 10th, and then Port Memorial is ranked 9th. I'll actually give Port Memorial the win here. A very close game. Randall, Weiss. This would be a great game too. Randall is ranked 4th and Weiss ranked 7th. I'll give Randall the win here though. And Smithson Valley versus Medina Valley, the Battle of the Valleys. Medina Valley is 21st, and then Smithson Valley is 2nd. I'll give Smithson Valley the win here. Burning Champion, Anderson. I'll take Burning Champion. All right, that'd be rematch as well. All right, anyways, Fourth Memorial, Randall. That'd be a great game. A lot of ball running, I assume. Fourth Memorial's ranked 9th. Randall's ranked 4th. I'll give Randall the win here. And then Smithson Valley versus Burning Champion. This would be a really good game too. I do think Smithson Valley probably win that one though. And then Randall versus Smithson Valley. I think this would be a very good game. Smithson Valley is 2nd to Randall's 4th. Very close game. I actually say Smithson Valley wins that one though. I think the state championship will be DeSoto versus Smithson Valley. Smithson Valley could go back. I would say Smithson Valley will not get the 3P, and I think DeSoto will win the state championship. So my prediction is that DeSoto wins 5A Division 1 state this year. So yeah, there's that. Actually, we can do Division 2 really quickly. So let's speed run Division 2. All right. So our District 1 have Chapin, Del Valle, Conteo, Burgess. I think with Andrews being gone, that'll open up open it up a little bit. Chapin, I think, will be the best team out there. I think it'll follow through these. District 2, I think Paul Duro will be the best team out here. And Abilene Cooper, I think, will be really good as well. I think Wiley have a bounce back. Leva Cooper, I think, will be really good as well. Be pretty good as well. District 3 have Argyle getting the win here. They're ranked 2nd to state. I think they'll be really good. Got a lot of really good wide receivers, and the offense is very good. The whole team is very good. And also my alma mater. Lovejoy, I think, will get 2nd district. I think they'll be a better team this year. Caldwell Harrington will get 3rd. They have a lot to replace, but I think they'll be good still. The Colony will get 4th. Originally at Eagle Mountain, but I think Colony's got more experience at 5A, so I think but I think with the more experience at 5, I think they'll help the Colony. Anna, I think Anna will be a good team. I think they'll win the district. I think they'll be really good. They're ranked 5th in the state. Salina, I think, will be 2nd. They're ranked 20th. There's a lot of uncertainty on defense, especially, but they remind me of South Lake Carroll, except they're going to a new conference this year. Panther Creek could be really good as well. I think they'll get 3rd. They're 22nd in the state, and I think Frisco will get 4th. They'll be a good team as well. South Oak Cliff will crush everyone in this district. Poteet will be the next best team because I think they'll actually be able to beat those Dallas teams. Wilson, I think, will be okay. I guess Xavier will get the playoff spot this year. District 6, I think Terrell will be the best team out there. It'll be between them and Texas. Terrell's ranked 7th, and then Texas ranked 15th. I think they'll be very good. Mount Pleasant will get the playoffs this year. Maybe they'll upset their opponent again. We'll see. Although actually their opponent is actually not Poteet. So yeah. Then Marshall, I think, will make the playoffs as well. They're usually in the playoffs anyway. So yeah, great name for a high school. District 7, I have Midlothian Heritage, Timberview, Seguin, Ennis, making it. I should probably put Arlington, Seguin. Midlothian Heritage is very good. They're ranked 12th. They'll be very good again this year. Timberview is ranked 16th. They'll be very good. They could be Midlothian Heritage. We'll see. Arlington, Seguin's ranked is really good. They're ranked. They're ranked 25th, and then I think Ennis will be a solid team too. It'll be down to them in Burleson. District 8, I have Brenham, Ellison University, and Belton. Brenham's ranked really high. They're 10th. Ellison's ranked 24th. I think they'll be better this year. University, I think, will still be a decent team. I think we'll get that last spot. Region 3, we have Montgomery, Huntsville, Kingwood Park, Lake Creek. Montgomery will be a good team. Huntsville will be good as well. It could be between those two districts. Kingwood Park, I think, will be pretty good in 5A. I think Lake Creek will get that last spot. District 10, Port Neches Groves winning it. They're usually the best team out there. Texas, I think, will get 2nd. I think they'll be a good team this year. Dayton, I think they'll get 3rd. I think Narrow will get that 4th spot. I think they'll be better this year. District 11, I think Crawford will be very good in 5A. I think they'll win the district. Fort Marshall will be good still. I think they'll get 2nd. Victoria West, I think, will get 3rd in this district. I think Terry will get the 4th spot. And then 12th, I think Bastrop will be really good. Even their defense suffered last year against Randall. Pflugerville will be I think will be a good team in this district this year. Because I'll be honest, this district outside of Bastrop, Pflugerville, the district kind of sucks. I will have no offense. Elgin, despite getting 2 wins, I think will get the 3rd spot. And then Crockett, we'll see one win team make the playoffs. Crockett will get that last spot with them. Navarro, Alassa. Region 4, District 13, Bernie, New Braunfels, Alamo Heights, Liberty Hill, all those interchangeable. Bernie's got a great quarterback. New Braunfels will be great in 5 Division 2. I've been great in 5 Division 1. Alamo Heights will be very good in Liberty Hill as well. That's probably the best district in 5 Division 2. Sam Houston, Holland, Hollandale, Burbank, McCall will be very good. All these teams are ranked all those teams in that district are ranked top 9 in the state, by the way. Bernie's third, Bernie's fourth. Alma Heights is sixth. Liberty Hill is eighth. New Braunfels is ninth. That's insane. Sam Houston, Hollandale, Burbank, McCollum. I think it'll be a bloodbath for that one because the district's not great. Gregory, Portland, Mercedes, Ray, and Pace will make it. Gregory, Portland versus Mercedes will be interesting for the district. And then District 16, I think, will be Veterans Memorial from Mission. They'll be good again this year. Sherryland, I think we'll get that spot. Pearland, Roma, I think, or Pioneer, Roma will get those spots. Yeah. Now let's get through the playoffs, shall we? So I'm starting to speed running. I have to be quick about this. I mean, work's only like 2 minutes away from my house, so or from my apartment. But yeah. All right, reset bracket. Okay, let's do it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Choppin, Lubbock. Hold on. Choppin, Lubbock, Cooper. I'll probably give Lubbock Cooper to win here. Salina, Cobbler, Heritage. This would be a great game. Salina's ranked 20th. Cobbler's 21st. I'll get Salina the win here. Then Paladuro, Burgess. Give me Paladuro. I think Lovejoy beat Panther Creek. That'd be a good game though. Lovejoy's 14th and Panther Creek's 22nd. Argyle, I think, will beat Frisco. Abilene Cooper will beat Cantillo. Anna will beat the Colony pretty handily, if I had to guess. Del Valle versus Abilene Wiley. I'll probably take Abilene Wiley to win that one. South Oak Cliff, Marshall, give me South Oak Cliff. I think Ellison, this would be a good game. I think the 24th Ellison versus 25th Seguin. Give me Seguin to win that one, though. Terrell, Samuel, give me Terrell. And then Timber, we think, will beat University. Midlothian Heritage will be Belton. Texas will be Wilson. Brennan will be Ennis. And then Poteet versus Mount Pleasant. Give me Mount Pleasant to win that one. Lubbock Cooper, Salina. I will take Salina to win that one. Paladuro, Lovejoy. Good game. 18th versus Paladuro versus 14th. Lovejoy. I'll take Lovejoy to win that one. Argyle, Abilene Cooper. Give me Argyle. A rematch from last year's playoffs. And it'll be Abilene Wiley, a rematch from a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. South Oak Cliff, Godley. Arlington Seguin, sorry. Give me South Oak Cliff. Arlington Seguin's a good team, though. Terrell, Timberview, this would be a good game. I think Terrell will probably win that one, though. Midlothian Heritage, Texas. A very good game. 12th ranked Midlothian Heritage, 15th ranked Texas. I'll take Midlothian Heritage. These two run to each other a lot, it seems like. Regular season or playoffs. Brennan, Mount Pleasant. Give me Brenham. Yeah. Salina, Lovejoy. This would be a good game. Salina's ranked 20th and Lovejoy is ranked 14th. I'll take Lovejoy to win that one. Argyle, Anna. I'll take Argyle. Be a great game. 2 versus 5 in the state. South Oak Cliff, Terrell. Terrell's ranked 7th. They could be competitive. I think South Oak Cliff will win this one. Midlothian Heritage, Brenham. To be a good game. I think Brenham will probably win that one, though. 10 versus 12, though. You never know. Lovejoy, Argyle. Give me Argyle. I think they'll win the rematch. South Oak Cliff, Brenham. Give me South Oak Cliff. It'll be a good game. It could be a good game. I think South Oak Cliff will beat Argyle. I just think that it's 1 versus 2. That'd be a very interesting matchup, though. But yeah, maybe Argyle actually could beat this time. We'll see. Yeah. Now let's reset this. Okay, I got a few minutes. All right, we'll get this done. We're getting this done. I promise. This is the wrong one. Shoot. My bad. Damn, I messed it up. It's fine. How was you in a rush, guys? All right. Okay, reset. All right, Montgomery. All right, give me Montgomery over Netherlands. Netherlands. Pflugerville versus Victoria West. I'd probably take. I don't know. I'd probably take Victoria West in that one. Port Neches Groves over Lake Creek. Fort Bend Marshall over Elgin by a lot, probably. Crawford over Crockett by a heck of a lot. I think Kingwood Park will probably be Texas City. Bastrop over Terry. Huntsville over Dayton. Bernie over McCollum. Sherryland versus Ray. Give me Sherryland. Liberty Hill over Sam Houston. Sherryland versus Ray. I'll take probably Sherryland. Wait, I think I meant to put Pioneer there. It's fine. Hold on. Damn it. Good Lord. All right, just put Sherryland Pioneer. Okay. I'll take Gregory Portland over Roma. Hollandale over Alma Heights over Hollandale. Sorry. Mission Vets Memorial over Pace. Hello? Hello? About to. Yeah, about to. Okay, sounds good. Love you too. All right. New Braunfels over Hollandale. All right. Montgomery over Victoria West. PNG over Fort Bend Marshall. Meta Crawford versus over Kingwood Park. Bastrop over Huntsville. Right. Wait, actually, Huntsville's ranked higher. I'll take Huntsville in that one. We'll see though. Barney over Sherryland. Liberty Hill over Pioneer. Alamo Heights over Gregory Portland. That'd be a good game though. Then New Braunfels over Mission Vans Memorial. Where's Mercedes, by the way? I messed this up. Yeah, I meant to put Mercedes. Hold on. How did I mess this up? Let's screw it. I don't know, man. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna redo this later. How did I mess that up? Hold on. All right. In that case, then Mercedes would win that one. Liberty Hill would still win though. Montgomery, Pointer Scrolls beat Montgomery. Crawford over Huntsville. Bernie, or I'll probably take Bernie over Liberty Hill. Almo Heights, New Braunfels. Give me probably New Braunfels to win that one. PNG, Almeda Crawford. I'll actually take Crawford to win that one. No, yeah, I'll take Almeda Crawford, and then Bernie versus New Braunfels. Give me New Braunfels, and then I'll take New Braunfels to beat Crawford, and then state championship South Oak Cliff versus New Braunfels. Give me South Oak Cliff. Sorry if that was the worst bracket ever. I'll redo if I need to. Anyways, thank y'all for so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and say goodbye. See you next one. Peace. Sorry, this was